Esta lección es sobre la gramática 5.1 y es una lección sobre la voz pasiva con ser, la voz pasiva con se y el se impersonal. La voz activa o active voice. El sujeto hace la acción. Puede ser en cualquier tiempo y un ejemplo es señora D enseña el español. La voz pasiva o passive voice es cuando el sujeto recibe la acción o is acted on. Y también puede ser en cualquier tiempo. Y es para decir is, was, will, would, something be done. Your key word there is something is done or will be done or was done, something like that. Un ejemplo, Spanish is taught. El español es enseñado por señora D o se enseña el español. Ok, la voz pasiva. Estos son las ecuaciones, son como equations de la voz pasiva. Pues si la voz activa dice I do something, la voz pasiva dice something is done. En la voz activa tenemos un sujeto y un verbo conjugado. En la voz pasiva con ser tenemos sujeto más ser conjugado más el participio pasado como un adjetivo y puedes decir por una persona. Si quieres usar la voz pasiva con se, usamos se, el verbo en la tercera persona singular o plural y el sujeto. Por ejemplo, Chandler reads the books. This is active voice. We can change that to passive voice, or active voice would say, passive voice would be the books are read by Chandler. And you can add who did it if you use ser. You cannot say who did it when you use the passive se. Okay, Chandler lee los libros. Este es la voz activa. La voz pasiva con ser es los libros son leídos por Chandler. So we chose son, that's the verb ser, conjugated for your subject, los libros. I chose present tense because I want to say they are read by Chandler, not they were read or will be read. And then leer, its past participle is leído. Remember, past participles are ado and ido. And then this is an adjective, so it needs to change to leídos para describir libros. Okay? So that's the passive with ser. Then the passive voice with se. The books are read. Se leen los libros. I have se, and then I have leen because my subject is los libros. So I choose the plural version. Books, what you're really saying here is books read themselves. But in English, we say the books are read. Otro ejemplo, I paid the bill. The passive would be the bill was paid by me. In español, yo pagué, subject verb, yo pagué la cuenta o la cuenta fue pagada por mí. So we chose fue because we want to say the bill was paid. It's a past tense. And then pagada because la cuenta. And then the passive se, la voz pasiva con se pagó la cuenta. Again, I put pagar in the past, the preterite tense. And I put it in the third person singular because cuenta is singular. You will do your homeworks. It sounds weird in English, but that's how you would say it in Spanish. In calculus, or your homeworks will be done. Oops. Tú harás las tareas de cálculo. That's the future. You will do. Hacer is irregular. Harás. Your homeworks will be done by you. Las tareas de cálculo serán hechas por ti. So, las tareas, and then ser en el futuro, porque queremos decir will be. Hecha, or hechas, hacer is one of our irregular past participles. Ha sido, that's not correct. It's hecho, but we change it to hechas for tareas. Your homeworks will be done. Se harán las tareas de cálculo. Se harán, that's the future tense, and it's the third person plural because it's homeworks. Okay, that is the passive voice. Ahora el se impersonal. El se impersonal. It's called the impersonal se. So in English we have, or we say sometimes sentences like, one should read this book, or you should not smoke, or this is often, I've heard this a lot, it is said that Miss Day is the best, or they say she is really smart. Just kidding. So these are impersonal expressions, and they're called impersonal expressions because when I say one should read this book, I'm not talking about a specific person. I'm saying just the general, somebody. There's nothing specific about it. It's an impersonal expression. When I say you should not smoke, I'm not necessarily talking to one person. I'm just saying you in general, impersonally, anyone should not smoke. Same thing, it is said, it's impersonal. There's no person, specific person we're talking to, or they say, that's like saying it's said that, or everyone thinks that, whatever. So when we say things like one, you, it is said that, or they as a subject, and we're not talking about someone specific, it's an impersonal expression. Ya saben esto porque ustedes ya saben cómo se dice. ¿Cómo se dice? How does one say, right? Or how is something said? La voz activa es otra vez el sujeto más un verbo conjugado. Y el se impersonal para decir you, it, they, one does something es se más el verbo conjugado en la tercera persona singular. La diferencia entre el se pasivo y el se impersonal es que el se impersonal no tiene sujeto. Pues un ejemplo es it will open at 10. Something, nothing specific, opens at 10. Se abrirá, futuro, a las 10. Es el futuro del verbo abrir y está en la tercera persona singular. Okay. Otro ejemplo. One lives well in Austin. Again, it's not specific. It's just saying one, anyone, everyone lives well in Austin. What tense is that? Past, present, future, conditional? It's present. Se vive bien en Austin. Otro ejemplo es they worked harder in the past. Okay, it's not specific. We're not talking about a specific person. We're just saying a general statement. They, people in the past, worked harder. Es el pasado y es el imperfecto. Se trabajaba más duro en el pasado. Ok, todo junto. Y ustedes tienen esta tabla en sus paquetes. You guys already have this chart in your packet. So if you want to get your packet out that has your vocab and some other notes in it, you have this in your packet. You can fill it out as we go. La voz activa es Andrea pintó 3 acuarelas. Andrea painted 3 watercolors. La voz pasiva con ser So the next chart over, the next box over, is the passive voice with ser. Las tres acuarelas fueron pintadas por Andrea. Or the three watercolors were painted by, I changed it to Ashley all of a sudden. En el se pasivo se pintaron las tres acuarelas. Or the three watercolors were painted. Now, you cannot make this an impersonal say sentence because there is a subject. Remember, impersonal say is like one does something. But here we have a subject. We can't all of a sudden change it from Andrea painted three watercolors to one painted three watercolors. So it cannot be an impersonal say sentence. La segunda. Yo desempeñaré el papel en la película. I will play the role in the movie. En la voz pasiva con ser, yo digo, el papel será desempeñado por mí, or the role will be played by me. En el se pasivo es se desempeñará el papel, or the role will be played. Y también en el se impersonal no existe, porque hay un sujeto. Número 3. Ashley saca la foto. Ashley takes a picture or a photo. La foto es sacada por Ashley. The photo is taken by Ashley. Se saca la foto. The photo is taken. Y no tiene el se impersonal porque hay un sujeto. Y al final, fuiste al teatro, which means you went to the theater. Now this one does not have the passive voice. It's not possible because you don't have a subject. You went to the theater. You can't say the theater is went to. That doesn't make sense. The only one you can say is se fue al teatro. One went to the theater. El fin.